that first sip of morning coffee. So needed. Let's go back to my room. We're gonna get ready, put on some makeup to start our beautiful day right. I am up in daylight today, so it feels good to start with the sun. It is also daylight savings time today, so I think that that's also a great start to this vlog today, this week. We are approaching spring within a couple days, so that's exciting because I feel like once spring hits, everything changes and that winter blues vibe is gone and we can start to kind of be happy again. So I kind of had a rough start to my morning, to be honest. I might chit chat a little bit about what I was going through and what was going through my mind, but I feel much more better right now. I feel excited because of today's vlog, and I'm gonna be doing as much fun things as I can. I have my little family dog coming over today, so we're gonna babysit her. We're gonna go out for a walk. She heals me so much every time she's home, and I am so glad because I am so in need of her, my little best friend. And just enjoy my Sunday. You know, Sundays for me are usually my cleaning days, which actually is on my list today. So let's go back to my room because I'm gonna be making a little twist to my morning routine this Sunday, and we're gonna start to have a new notepad and writing a to-do list. I usually do my to-do list on my phone, but one of my goals this year, which I also want to incorporate in today's vlog, I want to set my goals for 2023, which I already did at the beginning of the year in January, but I want to kind of relook at that and be more specific and make a little changes to that. And I also want to, maybe for the next video, do a special message video for my future self so that next year I can look back on that video and respond to maybe the questions if I was able to stay accountable to my goals. I think that'll be very fun, but also very challenging, and it's gonna help with soul growth, with evolution as well, and keeping us our own self accountable, irrelevant to anything outside, right? And so yeah, I'm gonna walk you through a couple things that are gonna help you in life, how to live a high quality life, how to really find happiness, you know, because everybody deals with this, even myself. You know, I'm a soul coach, I am a coach, right? And just the fact that I say that I'm a coach, I'm supposed to be perfect, right? I'm supposed to always be happy, I have the answers to everything, I'm spiritual teacher, doesn't mean that I'm not human. So the fact that we are human, we have emotions, we have up and down days, we have those highs and lows. And you know, actually when you're on the spiritual journey, the highs are so much higher because you're in like this white light, super high angelic vibration, that when you come back into your human soul, it's almost like a little bit of like a letdown. And that's something that I want to talk in a future video if it's definitely something you want me to expand on, because I do have a lot of knowledge based on personal experience and also what I learned from my mentors about what the spiritual journey really feels like and what the light worker initiation and journey really also feels like. It's just so much more depthness to it than people realize, and it's definitely not all sunshine and rainbows. It's not easy, especially when you have those days and phases of life when you have to be in solitude. A lot of artists go through this as well, and that's only because we need to be in this pure auric space. And in order for that to really happen, I mean, it's either being alone or being around people that, yeah, they're in that high vibration, but what if you haven't found your soul tribe yet, right? And what if you're at the beginning of your spiritual journey where you're still in search for this, which is fine, because you know, there's a lot of people that maybe have awoken on their journey very at an early age, and so maybe they've been lucky to find maybe people that they are in line with and vibrationally at an early age. And if you're new, like if you're like just a couple years old, you want to say, like on the spiritual journey, then maybe you're still going through this transition. And this transition, and whatever life transition, because you know, I'm a psychologist, and as a psychologist, not only from experience with clients, but from also personal experience, because of course I'm also human and I've had life transitions, right? You know, just to name a few, I mean, we've all changed schools, you know, we've all gone from childhood to young adulthood, from young adulthood to adulthood. Those are just the simple life transitions. But if you've dealt with anything in particular, like maybe your parents going through separation or divorce, or maybe moving homes, or maybe you've moved state, maybe you've had to start over in your life some way, maybe you've gone through like a major breakup, like these are all major life transitions that if you don't have the proper coping skills, it can really swirl you down into a very dark place. And so luckily, as a psychologist, I can always catch myself when I'm just about to kind of go down that little loop and pick myself back up. And that's almost like what I want to share with you, how I pick myself up, my own little pep talk, how I snap out of like negative emotions, or I don't want to say so negative, but just more like just low vibrations, days when things actually catch up with you. Like maybe you have a right to feel maybe a little frustrated or let down with life, or disillusioned, or maybe even depressed, I want to say, with how maybe life has turned out for you, right? And we've all had these unexpected turns in life, and it's okay to react in ways that perhaps we don't want to react to in that way, right? And that doesn't mean that we're any less of a human, or that we're not growing on our soul journey, because that's actually part of the learning process, is being honest with how we feel, acknowledging how we feel and not trying to hide it, and then taking a look at how we feel, asking ourselves, is it reasonable for me to feel this way? And highly likely that yes, you probably have a good reason to feel that way. And then just accept. And I think that forgiveness has a lot to do with this, but then also the acceptance of just how life is, right? How the cards have turned out, how the stars have aligned in whatever way that means, because there's always a better way. If things have not aligned for you in the way that you desire, it's because God has something better in store for you in the future, maybe in the near future, like within like a couple days, right? So don't lose hope, don't lose faith, because there is always something positive to look for, and there are always already a lot of blessings. That's where my gratitude journal comes in. That's actually something that I'm going to catch up on this Sunday morning. We have a lot of journaling to do this morning before I even put on my makeup and stuff, because I feel like I just want to kind of enjoy. I actually already washed my face. I already took a shower, so I'm just ready to go, like just put on my makeup. I actually want to get some hairstyling in today. My hair is pre-blow dried from the night before, like a night and a day ago, because actually, yeah, last night was like a, I don't want to kind of mix the vlog. Let's start today fresh, right? But anyways, all I have to do is my hair and makeup today, and I kind of want to do some journaling first, kind of just let my fresh face get some sunlight. I have a big window in my bedroom, so we're gonna go there right now and get some journaling done. I also have my wellness journal that I like to catch up on, so I have a lot of journals. I have also an agenda for like my business, kind of organizing that. That's something that I don't really write in as much, because I've actually again been writing more my to-do list on my phone. But one of my goals actually that I wanted to incorporate also for this year is to spend less time on my phone. So we're gonna now get a new notebook. I actually have a little to-do notepad that I want to start using, which I actually got like a couple months back. I want to say even last spring, and I never used it because I wanted to first keep it as decor when I redecorated my office and also my office storage, and like everything's so cute and organized. Like I did my big dream home makeover last year, and even though, you know, I'm still living like in a little small place, I've made and maximized it the most. And there's just like little upgrades and like just touch-ups and little renovations that I've been doing here and there throughout the year, and even this winter. And definitely by as soon as spring hits, which would be probably like in 10 days, March 20th, right when it's spring equinox, I want to have it completely done so that I can this whole year really enjoy it to its fullest potential, because there's just like always something that needs something to do, which I kind of don't like that feeling, because I feel like it's almost like, okay, there's something else to do, and I just want to enjoy it to like the perfection of it, right? So that's my goal for the next 10 days, little short-term goal. Get those home renovations 100% to perfection, which is just minor things really. It's like fixing of some things and just replacements of little things. and then everything is just gonna be perfect. And then this year, really, let's talk more about this, because I have a lot to say about, you know, what I'm envisioning for myself this year, my life, my future. I've been doing a lot of reflection, you know, like on life in general, my personal life, my career life, my wellness goals as well, and like, am I really where I want to be right now as my ideal self? Think about that. A little laptop morning jazz to start the day in a good mood. I always have some kind of jazz music or fireplace, coffee shops here, because I feel like it does brighten up the vibration. I always this morning always take a look at these affirmations. So today is March 13th. Today we have the message, and my letting matters that are out of my control stress me out. Couldn't be more appropriate. Like, I feel like these are like fortune tellers or something, because I feel like the message is always on point. And I definitely was almost crying this morning. I was actually crying a little bit because I felt like I was stressed. I had a long work day this weekend. It was just like little things, and I felt like I just overworked myself, and that's out of my control, right? And plus other personal things, and it just kind of like all just came out in tears. So, and I couldn't help it. I was actually in the middle of eating, so I know that when that happens, it's genuine crying. It's not my ego. It's just like when I'm like, I just can't control it, right? All right, so we got our whole stack of journals. These are my wellness journals. This is where I actually write my nutrition meal plan. So let's start at the top. This is my gratitude journal. I have showed this before. This is the to-do list with, I've never actually used it. And I do want to kind of right now kind of reflect and meditate on what I want to focus on today. What are my priorities? So make a little kind of like schedule, and I'll come back on camera after I do this. And this is just like my wellness journals, where I'll probably, I guess I'll talk about this a little later. My nutrition plan, my training plan, and yeah, all my extra details here. So we got these beautiful curls. Self-care look of the day. This is actually a cute and comfy white lounge set. I have a cropped white jogger cropped hoodie, and I actually designed this myself. I just put together different pieces from different brands. That's what I do. I love to kind of style things together, because I actually used to design clothes as a little girl. And this is actually something that we'll see we're working on for the future. So anyways, these are my cozy white cozy joggers, and they're very actually thick, so this is great for winter as well as just any day that you're feeling extra cold. And this is the matching set. This one doesn't have a hoodie, so it's just completely kind of like back to school kind of hoodie sweater. And what we have under is a Lululemon matching sports bra with the headband. So you can see that it has the brand there from Lululemon, and I love to wear this on the days that I know I'm gonna do yoga, because obviously it's great for yoga because it does hold everything together. The back is super cute. The back actually is like crisscrossed, so I want to see if I can showcase a little bit of the back. So we're gonna look at the back. Super amazing. So I might kind of take it off so you can see it better. And I do also have the matching seamless panties, so it's like all pink in there and then all white outside. And then I have pink socks on, and probably gonna wear my white sneakers when I go out to walk my doggy. We're gonna walk it to the garden. But before we do that, it's actually 2 p.m. exactly. I'm gonna do a little bit catching up on the journaling that we were talking about this morning. And the good thing about this headband is that you can even kind of flip your hair like that, kind of accentuate the curls, which actually looks kind of 80s, or you can just kind of like put it back like how I had it before. So yeah, this is my second coffee too of the day. We're having cold coffee today. And yeah, I just wanted, let's get back to talking about the morning routine, what we're gonna be planning for today, and all the logistics for later. All right, vlog, so we are back here on my bedroom, on my bed, and I am in my cozy Lululemon outfit. The joggers are not Lululemon, but the accessories, which is the sports bra and the headband, like I just explained. And this is like my yoga self-care day outfits. I usually love to wear Lululemon. So far that's all I have, and just other brands. So anyways, all right, so it's been a long morning. It's actually 2 p.m. so we're good on time because it's still daylight. We have like, now we have longer till sunset. We have, actually no, because we lost an hour, now it gets dark like around 5. So okay, so we have still a lot to do. I did do my to-do list like I did say I was gonna do this morning. I have my wellness journals here that I did catch up on it a couple days ago, so I don't necessarily have to catch up on it today because it's only a once a week thing that I like to do. But if I feel like it later, I will. So I'm just gonna leave it out here. And I am gonna get a workout in later, and I think today I'm gonna get a home workout so I don't have to get too sweaty, because usually when I do my garage home gym workouts, because I also have a gym in my garage, I take a moment to then do some sauna and cardio. So I usually sweat and I don't want to kind of sweat too much today because my hair is a second hair day and it's wavy curly because I did curl it, and probably gonna reuse this hair tomorrow. And I only wash my hair like twice a week, so because it's good for your hair. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about what we're gonna do today. So just a little sample of how like a to-do list looks like for me. 9 in the morning, and I usually do meditation first thing in the morning, but today we didn't have time because we did journaling and I did a little vlogging, and I was reflecting on the day ahead, but also on my questions for my future self. I actually just filmed that video, and this is my second outfit that I just changed to, so that's why I'm taking a little break before I head outdoors, because that was a long video, more than I expected. It was like 30-40-ish minutes, and it's something that I'm gonna look back on next year at the beginning of the year and see how much I've achieved. So that's a very important video that I just did, and I hope that keeps me accountable, and it will. So definitely make sure that you watch that video, which will be uploaded on my YouTube channel most likely after this video. And at 10 a.m. I did my makeup, my hairstyling, so that all took together like about an hour. I did have breakfast as well, like a light one. And I did say I was gonna clean my home, but that didn't happen. I actually did the video instead. So let's correct here. I'm not going to erase, I'm just going to scratch out. I said here 2 hours calm, so just message video to my future self. And it's exactly 2 p.m. right now, so we're continuing the vlog almost, and we're gonna head outdoors like in 30 minutes. So we're gonna do 2:30. We'll walk her to the garden, do a couple yoga poses there, enjoy the moment as I wrote this, and then have some lunch, extra coffee more, and then get the gym workout, and that should be in the evening. And of course shower. And my surprise, actually, that I did say a little earlier, I was gonna say I might order some pizza tonight. I might have a cheat meal tonight, and that is part of my plan now. It's part of like my nutrition plan, part of my health and wellness plan. I added that extra cheat meal now once a week, because I think that because I'm under eating, and it's not good to undereat, ladies, I'm telling you, undereating is not the secret to looking better, looking shredded, or looking more lean, or whatever it is that you want to look. Sometimes it requires actually more food. So that's something that actually I notice every time I have cheat meals in my plan, because I'm eating regularly throughout the week, and I'm a person of habit, and I am good at maintaining whatever I'm eating. So I noticed the difference in the metabolic shift, and I feel like it creates a big deficit naturally just because of the cheat meal, without even having to do like extra cardio or like having to tighten up my diet. And I noticed that I just get leaner from that. So I'm gonna start. I actually started already, added this last week, but then when I went on my trip to Los Angeles last month, basically, because it's already been a month, that weekend I had like 2 cheat meals, I think, and the rest were like healthy options. And I did notice a difference after that as well. So that was like the first cheat meals that I introduced in this whole year since I started the year, because I ended the year with like a week of like a diet break. So those are little techniques that I use with my clients. But so I eat it clean the whole year, and just stuck to my meal plan. And that's it. So anyways, so I'm getting back those cheat meals. So today I really want a pizza. I haven't had pizza in a long time. Since Los Angeles I had a small pizza, but I usually can't eat more. So I'm gonna order that later if I still feel called to do so. And I did have planned to do a evening coffee shop spiritual book club filming, but I don't think that's gonna happen today, because I don't want to do my makeup again. The makeup that I have on, like I explained earlier, is like my everyday makeup. This is not makeup that I film like professional videos with, because this is just more light makeup. I actually glam up a little more, because when you jump onto front of the camera, the lighting of the camera as well from my studio will kind of wash away your face, so you need to kind of exaggerate the makeup a little more. So that's why I kind of go more all out. And it's not a makeup that I would wear throughout the day, because I feel like that would just be too much, right? So there's like you need to know how to wear the art of makeup for the appropriate occasions. So that's why I don't feel like doing that later. I don't think there's going to be time as well. And I don't want to be up all night today again, because I was up all night Friday and Saturday, and I need some beauty sleep. I didn't sleep last night, to be honest. So I just want to watch like a good movie and just get a good night's rest, and maybe actually do some reading. That's actually one of my other goals for this year that I forgot to mention and even write. But like just naturally, a couple weeks ago, after my trip to LA, I was given a free book. And thank God I love this book, because this book is so spiritually enlightening that it's like very addicting in a good way. So any free time that I get, I've been reading like a chapter by chapter from this book, and it's been so amazing. So it's just so freeing. It's like, it's so refreshing, should I say, to just read a book. And I used to do that a lot, just read a book at night, and it would just kind of make me sleepy. But now it's like I have to force myself to read a book. And I love to read, like independent of just like reading out loud and teaching. I actually like to read as well in silence, like just for myself, like fun books, like books that will like teach me something, or books that are just like for pleasure, like just kind of fun, but like they always have to have like something of like a sweetness to it, like a romantic book, right? Like I used to read a lot of romance, but I still have like a couple in my book list, you want to say, that I want to read, like my reading list, that I have yet to finish. So that's like another project of mine, just like finish this book list of mine that I want to finish reading. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. And if anything, we can do an evening meditation later on my own. I love to meditate like in this space. Like my bed is all washed. I washed it last night, so it's all fresh, smells delicious. I put like extra like a beautiful, it's like a glam laundry detergent that just makes it smell so good, and it's luxury. And I just add like a teeny bit, and it just makes a world of a difference in like how it feels. So I love coming to a clean bed, and I do that weekly, of course. And tomorrow, because it's Monday, I either do my cleaning, like my deep home cleaning, either Sundays or Mondays. Sometimes, rarely, it would happen like in the middle of the week, like on a Wednesday, which I also kind of consider my health and wellness day. But like my weeks always fluctuate, so there's like no sense in planning too strictly, because I think that sometimes plans change, and that's okay, right? It doesn't have to be perfect to the T, but as long as you kind of have like a blueprint of what you want to do, what you need to get done, your priorities, of course. That's why in this little planner there is priority list as well. And in this priority list, I put self-care number 1 with the vlog, make it a fun day, walk out in nature with Luna. So we did do that. We're gonna walk out definitely like in a couple minutes. Number 2, clean home and finish protein ice cream project. So we're actually gonna finish that protein ice cream project later tonight, like maybe like an hour before we're gonna eat it. It is usually my last meal of the day, so we're gonna do that. It's gonna be fun. And the evening coffee spiritual book club, so we didn't do that, but I do have my daily devotional podcast that we're gonna be doing later. So again, don't be too hard on yourself when you set your to-do list. As long as you get like 80% of it done, then do it, right? So hair and makeup, I wrote twice. I'm gonna put once and check it off. We're gonna walk outdoors. We did vlog. We're gonna get that workout, and we're gonna do the yoga and the Bible study we're gonna do for sure. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we got 6 of them done, or we're gonna get them done because they're like for sure, and 2 of them we didn't. So like that's okay, right? We can always just do it tomorrow. And I might, like, I don't even want to do the floors either, because I don't want to stress myself out anymore. Like, that's the thing. Like, when I get into cleaning mode, I'm like a non-stop bunny. So like I like need to get it done, and sometimes I get anxious because I want to speed up the process of it and get ahead of myself, and that's not the right way to do it. That's something that I'm working on. I realize that I'm not perfect, but that's how, you know, it is. So that's something that definitely I want to work on. Definitely just be more calm when I do things, knowing that it's gonna get done regardless, and not pressure myself to just speed up the process. Like even like sometimes when I'm doing my hair as well, I start off with like a calm mood, but then it's sometimes like by it hits like 30-minute mark and I start to get a little impatient, and I have to force myself to breathe. That's like, you need to just be calm the whole way. My goal is to just be zen in whatever it is that I'm doing and enjoy it, even if it's like tiresome, or even if you've been at it for a while, because I'm sometimes slow, and that's why I rush myself, right? Because sometimes it's like you don't want to rush something and then do it wrong. You definitely want to make sure that it is perfect, right? And you do things the right way the first time. So I do have that in mind always, and I make sure to slow down because of that. So I feel like we've been talking too much, so I'm just gonna rest here for like a couple minutes, walk outdoors, because it is beautiful day today. And I'm surprised because it was actually raining last night, but now it's like a beautiful paradise day. And it's been a while since I've walked out in nature during the day, because I always walk out at night. But I definitely, one of my goals is to get more sunlight, like more daylight time, where I'm actually enjoying the day and not sleeping through it. So yeah, so let's take a little break now. going your own way. Luna, where are you going? Where are you going, Luna? Where are you going? The tree? What's front? What's there? Where are you taking me, Luna? She definitely loves the ocean like me. Oh yeah, look at that. Cool. Now this is Miami. Looks like Beverly Hills. She gets to sit on the bench versus me. Such a beautiful day. Wow. My favorite tree. What are you doing? Hey. So just another day in the park. We are here chilling in the garden with Luna. She is just there eating her little barks. This is what she loves to eat to prevent her from pulling off the grass. Here, have this. So it's such a beautiful day today. I'm just enjoying it. I love to sit by the tree. I usually come at night as well to look at the stars and the moon. But during the day, it's just as beautiful. And I have ocean views, little kids playing in the trees in the garden. It's super cute. From our walk. It's so hot outside, but we made it. Got here in a pony because I just kind of need to breathe. I actually am probably gonna have something to eat right now and maybe have some more coffee. Actually, I didn't finish my coffee, so it's perfect because I think I will get a workout before I shower. I definitely do want to shower early and just call it a night. So we're probably gonna get our workout done in the living room. It's empty right now, so we're gonna do one of my home workouts and just have a little fun. And it was a great walk. We actually spent like a little bit time in the garden, just sat there by the grass, by the tree. It was like an hour outdoors, but it was really refreshing in like the shade. So we got a lot of breeze. It's like the perfect Sunday, the perfect day. You know, Miami can be very heavenly and like paradise when you're near the ocean. So definitely it was a good experience. So that was my Sunday. I hope that you all enjoyed my vlog. I think that we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna get also doing the protein ice cream later today. And I actually changed my mind about the pizza. We're not gonna do the pizza today. We're just gonna have some leftover meat that I made last night. It's super delicious. There's a lot. I made double, so I made a big bulk of servings of lean meat. So we're gonna eat that with salad and just probably I have to make some carbs actually. I have no rice or nothing like that. So, or we can just go for ice cream and just call it a night. So we'll see. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I think that that's it for today's vlog. I hope you all enjoyed, learned a couple things or two, and it inspired you to definitely, you know, stay positive, make the most of your days, do more of what you love, journal, because it definitely does make a difference, and set your affirmations for what you want to do the day ahead. And that's an effective way of planning, but also setting this affirmation and hence manifesting how you want to experience a great day. Namaste.